Hello, everybody. Welcome to Chuck Free Uncorked. So this is Wine of the Week episode. Again, something that we just want to recommend wines for you to go out, search for, and try, and give us feedback. That's what makes the world of wine so fun. So Ariana Suchia asked me, can you talk about some other grapes besides Chardonnay, Riesling, Cabernet Sauvignon, Syrah, Pinot Noir? So this week, I thought we'd focus on a grape variety. It's called Vermentino. Vermentino is a grape that you see in different parts of Italy, specifically on the Mediterranean coast. You see it in Corsica, you see it in Sardinia. In southern France, sometimes they label it Vermentino, sometimes they label it Rolle, R-O-L-L-E. So if it's grown in rocks, it's rock and roll, baby. So in my opinion, Vermentino is one of, if not the finest indigenous white grape to the Mediterranean basin. But as with all wines, you can have things that are lackluster, or you can have something that's very interesting. So it depends on where it's grown, how it's grown, and who the visionary is behind the wine project. So the one we selected for this week is from a domain called Maestracci. Maestracci Vermentino. It comes from the island of Corsica, specifically Calvi. So this is a Corse Calvi wine. Calvi is a city that's a town, a very small seaport town that's roughly like 9:30 if it was a clock on the west coast of Corsica. It's surrounded on three sides by mountains, and it's totally exposed to the ocean. After that, it's like all the rest of the vineyards in northern Corsica, it's decomposing granite, but in this case, there's a bunch of sand as well. You know I love sand and how it creates etherealness without hard edges so much. So I've been carrying this wine for quite a number of years. But on our recent trip to Corsica, one of my wine yodas, Bruce Nyer, told me, Chuck, you have to go see Maestracci. And the reason why he said that is because a new generation has taken over. Her name is Camille Anais Roust. And she is this bright light that's going to change the wine game in Corsica. So instead of these strong, sturdy, robust white wines that are sun-drenched and full of flavor and character, hers are more refined. They're lighter, but still masculine, still soulful, still minerally, and still savory, but just with a more refined touch, a more civil approach to growing and making the wine. So this is Vermentino at its best. It's got more weight or similar weight to Sauvignon Blanc and Chardonnay, but it's just more minerally. You can smell the sun-baked earth that surrounds the vineyard. You can smell the wild herbs and wild shrub. It's a wine that, like our dog over here, it's untamed. It's just, it is what it is, but at the same time, I think it's so interesting. And texturally, it's so different than what you can find in America. And you get that sun-baked earth and you get those wild herbs inside there that makes it a wild pairing with all kinds of seafood and specifically fish dishes, And specifically, if you're going to grill your fish on a fire or something like that, this is the wine to try with it, just with some fresh herbs basted on, with olive oil poured on it after it's been cooked to keep it moist. That olive oil and this wine creates magic. So there you have it, the wine of the week coming up. And this is Domaine Maestracci, the Vermentino called Corse Calvi e Prove. So I hope you look for it. I hope you try it. I hope you enjoy it. Until next time, thank you very much for listening. Aloha.